Ein bisschen Deutsch. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Okay, so the drivers are lining up. That's the green flag at the back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. It's a clean start from Lando Norris, who gets Max Verstappen on the outside line. Is he gonna cross in time? It looks like he's not. Max Verstappen is side by side, and it looks like he's gonna take the lead. Norris goes really wide, and it looks like the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc is immediately up in front. There's a yellow flag on the first sector. Looks like Russell and Ocon may have touched. Ocon seems to be not moving. Okay, he's moving again. But yeah, Leclerc's leading from Verstappen, then it's Sainz, then it's Norris, then it's Piastri, Gasly, Magnussen, Perez, Tsunoda, and Alonso make the top 10. So yeah, it was an insane start. A big advantage there for the Ferrari as Verstappen and Norris battled it out there for first position. That who we're looking at, that's an Aston Martin. Looks to beat the back Aston Martin, the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll, who's got Lewis Hamilton in front, and Aston looks to be overtaking. Oh, and that's the other Ferrari going round the inside. Ooh, pushing him really wide, pushing Max Verstappen super wide. That Ferrari has to give that position back. Leclerc still leads. That's Carlos Sainz still holding his line round the outside in the third sector. He's gonna have to concede right now, but I think it's a matter of time. Don't get it in your head. Don't get your head too hot, Carlos. You're gonna have a chance to make the move now. Now is not the moment to do so in that third sector. Go into turn 1, go into turn 12. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna happen eventually. But yeah, Ferrari leads for the first time in quite a long time. Yeah, since 2018 they haven't won here, with Kimi Raikkonen's last win. Yeah, Leclerc's leading from Verstappen. DRS is now enabled since it is lap 2. Carlos Sainz completes the podium for now. Lando Norris is not that close to... Yeah, no, Lando Norris is not that... he's over a second behind Carlos Sainz right now. Oscar Piastri is still there in P5, right behind his teammate. We're still looking at Verstappen. Yeah. Oh, God. He's being hunted. He's definitely being hunted. Yuki Tsunoda made up 2 places. Hamilton made up 5 spots in the start, same as Liam Lawson. Ocon tangled with somebody there at the start. We're gonna have to see what actually happened to him there. But yeah, Hamilton making his way up to P12 already with 2 laps elapsed only. That's Carlos Sainz going on the outside, trying to catch him napping, but he couldn't. Once again, they go into the third sector side by side through turn 14. Yeah, that's 16. I'm wearing a Ferrari shirt. Okay, good to know, Yanni. McLaren out of the RS. Yeah, they're out of the RS. From Sainz and from each other as well. But looks like Leclerc is already 1.4 seconds clear of Max Verstappen. And yeah, Carlos Sainz. Yellow flag in the third sector. Hamilton. Oh no! Hamilton's beached! After that fantastic start, making his way all the way up into 12th place, he's beached. And that's gonna be a safety car. That has to be a safety car. We're gonna get a safety car for the first time in like 7 races. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, yeah, Hamilton is off. He's out of the race. I'm not so happy because Hamilton's out of the race, though. Just want to make that sure, make that clear, because you guys are gonna be calling me a Hamilton hater. I'm just happy that we get to see a safety car again. But yeah, Hamilton's still beached there, and they haven't called in the safety car yet. They kind of have to. There we go. It's the Aston Martin safety car as well. It's the same one that crashed in Monza. Hasn't been seen since. That was a long time ago. And yeah, safety car is going to neutralize the race. Hamilton is fine. He's getting out of the car, of course. Hello, well, were you happy to see a safety car lap 3? I'm happy to see a safety car at all. I mean, we've had a few races with not even yellow flags. So, yes, anything makes me happy at this point. I'm the bar is way too low. That's the problem. Let's see a replay of the race start to catch what happened to Ocon, and let's see the start that Hamilton had as well. It was pretty damn good. Let's see, he went on the inside line. Ooh, masterful move by Hamilton. Yeah, great braking. And yeah, definitely one of his best race starts, I must say. It's a shame it ended too early. He could have had a good weekend, Hamilton, this one. Well, not a good weekend, but could have ended up in a high note. Yeah, that's Ocon. He was spun. I was about to say that's Piastri. Yeah, because it's orange, the Alpine. But he was spun by, I think, one of the Williams. Gonna have to check. Albon comes into the pits. So it may have been Albon. That would make sense. Let's see, on board now with, that is, I think that's Albon. Yes, that is Albon. And yes, he's the one that made the contact with the Alpine. The incident has been noted. I think it was a racing incident, honestly. Yeah, no. Norris has lost the lead yet again. He's down out of the podium for now. But yeah, the safety car is out. We are under safety car because of Hamilton. Let's see what actually happened to him. Going through turn 16, turns into 17, loses the rear. Pretty much a carbon copy of his teammate's crash from yesterday. Yeah, it was with less speed because it wasn't a quali lap, so he didn't end up in the wall, but it was pretty similar, honestly. Weird mistake from a driver with the experience and talent of Hamilton. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that from him. Yeah. He complains that the car drives like a whale, and now he's beached it. So it at least is consistent. Hamilton lost it by himself. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Weird mistake, honestly. So, no further investigation on Ocon and Albon. The car is being towed, so the safety car should be coming in at the end of the next lap. That's just about to start. We're in lap 5 of 56 right now. Only one DNF. That's Lewis Hamilton. Norris radio. This is complaining again on the radio. That's way too long. Yeah, he's talking about Verstappen pushing him out, not even trying to make the corner. Blah blah blah. But yeah, right now not much is happening, and the cars are starting to rejoin to the queue since it is probably coming in at the end of this lap. And this is gonna be, of course, a rolling start. Norris has always got really bad starts. Yeah, he's always he's not known for his starts. There are other drivers that are, but he is definitely not the case. Yeah, Max Verstappen outbraked. Safety car in this lap. Yeah, now there's Zach Brown on the radio complaining about Verstappen. It was fine. It's turn 1. It's racing. I mean, safety car in. Yes, it's coming in at the end of this lap. It wasn't the same like with Carlos there. in the third sector, even though they're showing it as if it was the same. It's definitely a different it's a different thing altogether. Safety car in this lap. Bro, I got an F1 Clash ad. I don't even know what that is. I've had also YouTube Premium for so long that I that I haven't seen an ad in years. Years. I've had it since it was YouTube Red. Okay, so green flag, and that's Leclerc racing once again, pushing through turn 20. That's Max Verstappen, super close. Oh my god, he's got the slipstream. He's right on the... Oof. Right on his ass. No DRS as of now, until the end of this lap. But he's taking a good line. He's taking a good line. Verstappen's going for it. He's not settling for that second place. He's definitely not settling for that second place. He's on the third gear though, into the complex of Sector 2. Lawson making up another place, so he's up into P12. Already much of an improvement compared to Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, he's made up, what, 19, 18, 7 places since the start. He started in P18, I think. Going into turn 11, Max Verstappen's got, I wouldn't say the advantage. Stroll may have spun or gone wide. He's lost a bunch of places right there. Colapinto's up into 14th place. See, that's the McLarens. The McLaren? Oh no, it's not the McLarens. It's Piastri and Gasly. The fact that the Alpines are orange is so confusing. That's George Russell there, struggling really hard. Alex Albon got saved by the safety car now. He's able to push, he's able to fight. He tries to go around the inside of Lance Stroll. Is he gonna be able to make that one stick? I don't think it is. No, not as of now. Lawson driver of day. As of now, yeah, I mean, up until now, yeah, for sure. If I slap the race by, Leclerc DRS has been activated now. But Verstappen's lost DRS to Leclerc. Carlos Sainz, though, is within 0.6 of a second of the Red Bull. Lando Norris is, I presume, saving those tires for later. Remember, they all started on the mediums, the top 10. And they should be coming in a little more than, well, around 10 laps time. Depends on the strategy, but yeah, the pit window opens in around 10 laps. Looks like the orange had some downforce. Yeah, looks that way, looks that way. Well, the last time we saw a blue and an orange car, they got a podium. So who knows? That's Fernando Alonso and Nico Hülkenberg. Nico making his way past the Aston Martin and into the points. So as of now, we've got two other Hasses. Well, the two Hasses on the points. P7 for K-Mag and P10 for Nico Hülkenberg. Everyone is within the RS of each other from Piastri all the way to Albon. So yeah, just to keep that in mind. It's super close. It's super close. So Carlos Sainz is now, 1.2 seconds behind Verstappen. He's managing that gap there. Verstappen, though, is not gaining on Leclerc, though. But Verstappen is, lapping way quicker than Norris right now. Norris has dropped off by 1.7 seconds behind Sainz. Piastri is also dropping back to 1.4 seconds. And then, yeah, from as I said before, it's still the same case from Gasly all the way down to the end. Everyone is within the arrest. Everyone is within a second of each other. Perez not able to overtake the Toro Rosso of Yuki Tsunoda, and that is pretty tough. What did Norris drop to before? Turn 1. Classic Norris. Are you tired? I am pretty tired. Yes, it's been a long day. Studied a lot. It's Mother's Day, so I've had breakfast with my mom and my grandma, and then lunch with my other grandma. Yeah, just came home. Literally came home, opened the stream, and started streaming. I've studied in between. After this, I gotta continue studying. Yeah, Sunday is tough sometimes, you know. Sainz is complaining that there's no power on the exit of the corners. Sainz is saying it's costing him a lot that. It smells like fuel. Ooh, that is not good. If he smells fuel, he's 1.6 seconds behind Verstappen now. That's costing him a lot of time. It's the angry beast. Um, Mother's Day, what, since when? Since today at midnight and until since, yeah, yesterday midnight until all of today pretty much. Smells a lot like fuel in the car, guys. Sainz says again, as he keeps dropping down, 2 tenths down now. Uh, yeah, so it doesn't look good for Carlos. He was really looking good this weekend. He was looking solid. Great performance yesterday. He was keeping pace with his teammates. Right now, it could have been a 1-2, but right now, ooh, that's a spin. That's a spin. That's Zhou Wan Yu. Yeah, losing a lot of places there. He was close to the points actually, but that's another position for Colapinto. In the end, that's just this is a I don't want to say a good race, but this is an eventful race. This is like what we used to have before, you know? People spinning, safety cars, yellow flags. There was a fuel problem somewhere. Yeah, used to happen. Ooh. Did he get contact there? Spun? Joe, or did he spin on his own? So far, driver default Delta 1616 on. Okay, sure. Go Franco indeed. So we're starting lap 11 of 56 right now. Yeah, still a ways to go. That was a little bit of smoke coming out of the Mercedes, but probably was just a little bit of a lockup going into turn 1. We are getting closer to the window for the first stops. Remember, as of now, the only driver to make a stop was Alex Albon during the safety car. He went from mediums to mediums. So I don't know what really happened there. Sainz on the radio now, as you can see, it seems better. Keep hanging in there. Okay, so it looks like Carlos has fixed the issue. He is still in P3. The gap is shrinking to Verstappen. It was 1.6, it's now 1.43. So yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. Lawson isn't doing too bad. Lawson is doing fantastic. This is his first full race in Formula 1. He's just gotten past Alonso as well. So he's up into 11th. He is almost in the points. Already doing miles better than Mr. Ricardo. Okay, I'm hungry. Ah, shit. Damn. Lawson is doing quite well today. Quite well. DRS open for Alonso there. As they go into turn 1. Ooh, the stream just lagged heavily. Let's talk about food again. No, please don't. Please don't. Charles is pulling away like the cheese from that cheese sandwich guy on shorts. I don't know what you're talking about, but stop talking about cheese, please. I'm done eating dinner. Yeah, it's actually merienda time right now, so it's yeah. Just came from a lunch, but the last thing I ate was like 2 hours ago already. So, Piastri Radio, feedback on Plan A, please. Ambitious. So he doesn't think that they can pull off Plan A, whatever that is. Probably Plan A was a one-stop, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I'm watching F1 and NASCAR. Great race evening. Good to hear, Marianne. Yeah, I haven't watched NASCAR in a bit. I watched a few races here and there this year, but yeah, 2, 3 at most. Honda did push for a Yuki Red Bull racing test. Yes, Honda have been pushing for a Yuki Tsunoda Red Bull deal for a while now. Yuki's doing pretty good. I mean, he's a good driver. That's the thing. He is good. He's not great. He's better than a lot of the guys here in the grid, but he's not. He doesn't have what it takes to, I think, to say be world champion. Leclerc is already 5.3 seconds ahead of Verstappen. Carlos Sainz is 1.5. Oh, that is an overtake in the happening. Keep this gap to Verstappen. We were happy with Plan A or baseline, still Plan B. Yeah, I want probably Plan B or C, Leclerc says. So we just saw an overtake by Russell on Bottas, exactly the same as Verstappen on Norris, the one McLaren complained about. What is the pit window for mediums? It is from lap 16 to 20, around there. Tsunoda faster than Perez. Yes, he has been faster than Perez this weekend. And he continues that's the problem though. Verstappen on the radio, let's see. Okay. So Verstappen's just been told that they found an issue with the car that they're going to try and fix in the pit stop. But as of now, he's going to try and hang it in there. Yeah. So Zhou, by the way, has just made a stop. As things stand, the Ferrari is gaining 41 points right now. The next highest is McLaren with 22, and then it's Red Bull with 20. We're now looking at Russell make another overtake, this time on Franco. He's just overtaken Franco, goddammit. Max has issues on the car. Yes, he has an issue. They're trying to fix it. They're gonna try and fix it in the pit stop. I think it's the illegal bleep. Yeah, they said that is not illegal. So investigation has been cleared. McLaren are happy with the outcome. So yeah, no need to look further into that. But when will Perez retire? Well, not too long ago, he uploaded a Instagram story saying, "I'm not leaving," or "I'm not going anywhere," something like that. So I don't know if that referred to him not leaving at the end of the season. Sorry, at the middle of the season, because Ricardo was just sacked, or whether he just confirmed that he's got a contract extension. If he does have a contract extension, that is super stupid. I mean, he's been doing decently for a few races, for the past few races, but that's, once again, the bar is so low that if he doesn't screw up majorly for 2-3 races, it's like, well, he maybe deserves the seat. He's not doing that bad. No. Zhou is so slow. What happened? He stopped. He made a pit stop for a new set of mediums. But Verstappen's problem is coming second. Yeah. That is the issue that they're going to try and resolve in the pit stop. Russell penalty for forcing another driver off the track? 5 seconds. See what happened there on the incident again. I don't think that should have been a penalty, to be honest. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's see, that's Bottas stopping. Bad day for Russell, yes, a bad day for Mercedes as a whole. Russell radio. We got a 5-second penalty for forcing Valtteri off the track. What? Yeah, that makes sense. That reaction makes sense. Honestly, it's a bit of a yoke. It's a yoke, the 5 seconds. Oh my god, the stream is lagging so bad today. It hurts. It really hurts. Russell radio? Total joke, George, with that penalty. Total joke. Yeah, exactly. It's a yoke, the 5 seconds. It's a yoke. Force him off though. If Bottas didn't want to be pushed, he has to slow down so that compromising his race. Yeah, but he was pretty much ahead at the apex. So the corner was his. And also he didn't leave the track, Russell. It also doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me reload the stream again. Perhaps that will fix the issues. No, my internet is working fine. If it's a problem, it's with my computer, which I wouldn't be surprised. This piece of shit is dying for... has been dying for quite a few months now. You think Ferrari can hold a 1-3? Yeah. Yeah, if it doesn't turn into a 1-2, it's gonna be a 1-3. I think so, yeah. Sergio Perez making his way finally through up into 8th place as Russell also overtakes Alonso. "5 seconds is a yoke, wise man once said. Yes, he did. He definitely did. A replay of Russell, yeah, overtaking the Aston Martin there. So it's la entrevista para mañana, la nota final, ¿no? Sí. ¿Qué iba a decir? ¿Qué iba a decir? Ah, forgot. Whenever I join your live streams, I find your voice to be so low that it's making me doubt my hearing ability. Well, I can like do this, but then it's really, really uncomfortable for me. So I'm not gonna be doing this. And also because, yeah, it's way too loud and it forces my throat way too much. But I could. I definitely could. If this is what you guys want, I can start implementing it from next week. Hulkenberg, ooh, he's going side by side. Looking to overtake Yuki Tsunoda around the outside. Ooh, this is a good line. I think it may happen. Ah, he eased off. He braked. He braked. Don't do that. Yeah, well, just wanted to try it. Not gonna lie, just woke my kids up. I didn't even scream. I was literally speaking at the same volume that I'm speaking at now, but just closer. Move the mic closer. It's on a foot. It's, yeah, I mean, I could put it here, but then I can't see the stream. So yeah, a few drivers are starting to come in. That's Gasly, that's Yuki Tsunoda. The pit window is already open. Gasly with a 7-second stop. Shit. And yeah, Yuki Tsunoda with another stop. Magnussen also made his stop. Albon has done it, yeah, a while ago. So my ears are blessed. Yes, they are, Isaac. Yes, they are. Alpine being Alpine, pretty much screwing up the race. Almost a 7-second stop that really pushed him down from P7, effective P7, or was it P6? Effective P6 all the way down to like P10, because everyone is so close still. How is it a penalty but they don't even investigate turn 1? No clue, dude. I mean, F1 stewards have never been, consistent. At least since Charlie Whiting passed. We miss him every day. We miss Charlie every day, race director. Lawson on a one-stop strategy. They just started on the hards. Everyone who started on the hards hasn't yet made the stop. They're just gonna be pushing a little longer. I assume around lap 22 they're gonna be coming in, 22 to 23, unless they're pushing for a one-stop, in which case they should be pushing all the way up to lap 30. Why do you think Lando's underperforming this race? Because the car is not as good as it used to be, and we've seen him make a few mistakes already again. It's when you don't have the quickest car, you rely more on other stuff, and that's what can sometimes fail. Like we've seen yesterday. Piastri radio tires still feel quite good. The grading has cleared a bit. Okay. So they should be able to push through the grain and now become a little bit faster. They've fallen back a little bit. Norris is 3 seconds behind, 3.5 seconds behind Sainz. And Piastri is almost 4 seconds behind Norris. They're still well clear of Checo Perez, who is 13 seconds back. But Verstappen is still, 8.5 seconds behind Leclerc. Leclerc, yeah, of course, the top 10 yet to stop. Did K-Mag pit? Yes, he did. What happened to Norris? Nothing. He just had a bad start again. Oh, I'm gonna take a nap after this. Yes. That's Russell making another move. This time on Lawson. Ferrari is calling in Carlos Sainz. Yeah, so Carlos is making his stop. Let's see, he's fitting the hearts there. Yes. 2.6 second stop. Perez should be replaced. Yes, I do think so. Not in the middle of the season, but I don't think he should get a contract for next year. He's done. Have you heard anything new about Bottas if he got next season secured or not? Nope, nothing yet. I think though they are going to be signing Colapinto. There's just a matter of formalities, but I think it would make all the sense in the world to sign Colapinto instead of Bottas. What do they gain with Bottas that they don't have with Hülkenberg? Other than a race winner, of course. Franco has DRS. Yes, he does. The Williams is quicker in race pace than the Aston as well. Albon and Magnussen have been noted for forcing another driver off the track. It was pretty much the same move as the one that got Russell the penalty. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, but that was a nice move by Franco. It's a nice move by Franco. This radio. Okay. So Norris says that they are happy to, he's been told that they want to extend perhaps go for a one stop. Yeah, pace is not coming back though. Almost 4 seconds still to Verstappen there. Sainz P2 effectively. Oh, nice. Don't leave me out for too long. I don't want to be under pressure, says Leclerc in the most French English accent I've heard in a while. Don't leave me out for too long. I don't want to be put under pressure. Yeah, he holds the fastest lap now. Oh, by the way, the fastest lap is going away for next year. The point for fastest lap. It was implemented in 2021, I think. Or 22. Either way, it didn't last long. It really didn't last long. It was fun though. I thought it was well implemented. And it also brings another level of complexity to the strategy and to the Constructors' Championship and everything. Like what the other day Perez did, or who was it? No, Ricardo did, to take the 1 point away from Lando Norris. That was good. Sainz, by the way, now holds the fastest lap. In 2019. Was it in 2019? Damn. I thought it was a bit later. Well, I said 2020, so it was pretty much there, spot on. It happened when Ricardo snatched the point by Norris and McLaren complained about it. Yeah, of course. McLaren complains about something and then they change the rules. Ah. Sounds like Mercedes all over again. That's not how you win the fans over, dude. That's not how you win the fans over. Why is the stream so laggy? My god, and it's only the live feed because everything else is working fine. Let's see if I switch the stream to the one live. How many more laps can you do in this pace? And Leclerc says, let's focus on plan C. Okay. Let's see if the stream is better. I can already have quite a bit of fun, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I think it is. Because people don't like that. They really don't. McCarrans. That's a new one. Ah, yeah, I haven't heard that one before. That one's good. That one's good. Verstappen radio. The left-hand tires are really bad now. Yeah, let's see. Verstappen is losing time still to Leclerc. Now it's over 10 seconds, 11 seconds now. The gap to Leclerc. I think he's gonna have to come in. He is on the mediums though, so if he were to put on the hards, I reckon he could push to the end. Right now I think he's lost effective track position with Sainz still. Norris is coming closer and closer. McCarrans, that's new, yeah. I like that one. I like that one. It's creative. Yeah, looks like Verstappen's gonna be coming in. Box. There we go. The champ comes in. Fits on hearts. It's a good stop. It's 2.7. Let's see. Carlos, I think, is gonna be in front. Let's check. He's taking the checkered now. Oh yeah, he's definitely in front. Yep, it's 1-2 for Ferrari now. But we're gonna have to see at the end of the race because may have been a bit too early to fit the hards. May cost him at the last few laps as the tires start to go away. But yeah, as of now, it's worked beautifully, and now it's a Ferrari 1-2 effectively. Leclerc, box. Yeah, so Leclerc's coming in at the end of this lap. He's right now through the third sector. Are the McLarens extending or are they coming in? They should be clear to come in now. Fit the hards and go to the end of the race. Let's see, race leader Leclerc coming in. Ooh, a little bit of a slide there at the start. He's of course going to be fitting the hards. I reckon that's a 2.5. Good lap time. Good pit time, sorry. Thought it was 3 seconds, but no, it was way quicker than that. Now Norris is leading the race. Is Piastri gonna be coming out ahead as well? Yeah, looks that way. So Leclerc has just rejoined in third place with a brand new set of hard C2 compound tires. Albon, Stroll, and Gasly are battling it out as Perez comes in now. Wheel to wheel, damn, and that is Albon gaining a place there, maintaining position. Perez and Alonso's also in. So DRS open for everyone. It's going to be Stroll there, side by side, same power unit. And he gets ahead, but I don't think he's got that position. He may have. Yes, he takes the outside line into turn 1, and Stroll has just gained a place there by overtaking Alex Albon. Pierre Gasly unfortunately lost 4 seconds there in the stop and now is stuck behind the Williams. Yeah, lost the points there, Alpine, in that first stop, unfortunately. Vamos, bro, vamos. Where does Ferrari suddenly get the speed from? So, remember the ghost of the 2019 Ferrari illegal engine? Well, it died in the US Grand Prix. Oh, looks like Gasly's going for an overtake on the outside on Albon. Hülkenberg into the pits, and yes, he's through. Albon drops to P15. But yeah, so since the power unit, the illegal power unit of 2019 died, died in the US Grand Prix, its ghost is always treading the paddock, so sometimes it shows up and it gives them an extra few tenths of a second. Stroll also in the pits now. Yeah, so pretty much everyone who hasn't made a stop is making it now. Norris, Piastri, Ocon, and Stroll, well, Stroll's just made a stop, are the only ones yet to pit other than the hard ones. That's Russell, Lawson, and Colapinto. Stroll 4.7 seconds. Damn, that's a bad stop. New fastest lap of the race by Leclerc in the hards. Perez just got past Kevin Magnussen in the third sector as we are approaching Gasly and Albon, noted for leaving the track and gaining an advantage. Dudes, stop it. It's racing. It's racing. Shouldn't be penalized. Science radio. More phase 1 brake release for turn 1. Okay. I don't know what that means. We don't either. We don't either, Carlos. McLaren zero stop strategy. Yes. They're doing the Lightning McQueen strategy. No tires, just gas. I'm lagging by 20 minutes. No, I don't think so. You should go ahead. But if it is lagging for you by 20 minutes, you won't be listening to this message for the next 20 minutes. So yeah. Black and white flag for Gasly for track limits. Yeah, so Russell, Lawson, and Colapinto haven't stopped from the midfield. Everyone else has. They started, of course, on the hard compound tire, so it makes absolute sense. Norris radio. Okay, so technically, what he said, translated to English, is the lap times are still good. We don't want to come in now because something may happen. So it makes sense to stay out for a few more extra laps if you're okay with it. Everyone is on a one-stop strategy. Looks like the one-stop strategy is gonna be the one. As I said before the race, everyone called me crazy, but no, I was right. Fix my lagging by exiting the channel and then going back in again. Okay, good. Yeah, hit F5. See, we're on board now with Leclerc, who is catching Piastri now. What are they doing? What are they doing? Doesn't make much sense to stay out if you're losing this much pace. He won in Monaco and Monza for Leclerc this year. It's insane. So Verstappen stopped, but they didn't fix anything in the car. They didn't touch it at all. So I don't know if it got fixed on its own or if they decided that it wasn't worth it. I don't know. My god. Lap 31 of 56. Lap Esteban Ocon. That's Leclerc going on the inside into 12. Hülkenberg getting past Ocon there. Did Norris and Piastri pit yet? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. So now they're just losing time left and right. This strategy doesn't make a lot of sense here. Norris coming in. There we go. Piastri should be coming in though, but sure. Once again, they've left Piastri out in the cold. .2 seconds. That's a fantastic stop. Car is also low time, but they may make it up by the end with fresher tires. Who knows? Yeah, it's With the amount of laps that they've done, I doubt it, but they can push those hards a lot more. Now the question is, do they have the pace to outrace, say, well, Norris is now behind Verstappen, so that's exactly who he needs to finish in front of. Ocon stops. Now the only driver on the mediums who have started on the mediums is Piastri, who should come in at the end of this lap. Piastri, there we go, coming in at the end of this lap. My god. Ah. I'm beyond tired today. I'm sorry. This is lap Max Verstappen out of 56. Ooh, that was not that smooth of a stop by Piastri. Still, 2.6. Even with a bad wheel, they still managed a 2.6. That's fantastic. Ooh, crucially, Piastri just came out ahead of Russell. Remember, Russell, Lawson, and Colapinto are the only drivers that have yet to pit. Gasly has just been given a 5-second penalty for leaving the track and gaining an advantage. Where? So, if it wasn't over, it definitely is now. Gasly's race is absolutely done. Looks like you need a power nap. I definitely do. I definitely do. I would have loved to have one right before the race. But yeah. Yeah, maybe because I'm a little hungry. I haven't had enough to eat today, so that's probably got to do. Yeah, that's probably got something to do with it. I'm gonna watch a movie perhaps after this. Hell yeah. Norris Radio. Tight advantage to Verstappen, yeah, and to Sainz, he's just been told 6 and 10 laps. Russell, Lawson, and Colapinto, what a comeback. They haven't stopped yet. They should now, because they're about to be overtaken by Perez. I mean, it's a different strategy altogether, but it still would make sense to come in right around now. As we have gotten past the halfway point of the race, a few laps ago already, plenty laps ago. Albon has come in again for the second time. Why did he go from mediums to mediums? Oh, okay. Now he's going on the hards, I presume. I mean, he has to unless he wants to stop yet again. Turn 12 incident between Tsunoda and Albon. Did it say under investigation? Thought it said under investigation. Leclerc, you have fastest lap of the race. Norris already caught up by a second to Verstappen. Oh, and it's now got the new fastest lap of the race as well. It's lap 35 or 56. Not a lot's going on, honestly. Not a lot's going on. Okay, we could talk about something else now. Officially, it is time to talk about something other than F1. Sometimes this happens, and now it is definitely time. God, I'm starting to get hungry. There's nothing that I can eat here now. Okay. Well, yeah, the battle for third rages on. Striking distance is in about 7 laps as the gap continues to go down. Has Sainz pitted? Yes, he has. Yuki Tsunoda with a penalty there. 5 seconds. Talk about something on F1. Yeah, it's what we tend to do every race now. Perez is about to get to Colapinto. Oh, Andrius Kaslauskis. Thank you so much for your donation. It is very greatly appreciated. Right, will you build your own PC? No, I will not. I am gonna buy a new computer though. That is definitely something that I'm gonna do. This one is dying. It was a lemon. You know how sometimes you get a car and it's a lemon. It's a car that is faulty from the factory, and no matter how much you fix it, it will still break. Manage to break. Well, this is this laptop. It was very good on paper, but unfortunately, it turned out to not be that good in reality, because it has issues, a lot of issues. Yeah, I've got a Steam Deck, so I don't need a computer for games. So, 5-second penalty for Tsunoda. 5-second penalties for everyone. My God. Yeah, but so I don't need to have a computer that's good for like playing and stuff. So I just this is the most intense thing that I do on my laptop is this streaming. But I don't need that big or that good of a computer. These tires just aren't good. I can't brake. I can't attack anything. Verstappen says, complaining about the new hard tires there. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna buy like a Lenovo or a Dell. Um, I have an HP now, and it's not been a good experience, so I'm probably not gonna go with that again. Colapinto hasn't pitted yet. No, he hasn't. The window should be open. And that is Lawson coming in. There we go. There we go. So Lawson's coming in. That means probably Russell and Franco are going to be coming in next lap. Lenovo reliable. That I've heard. Yeah, and also Dells. Well, Dells are kind of like HP. I mean, if it's good, it's good, and if it's bad, it's bad. But I haven't heard anything. Haven't heard anything bad from Lenovo's. Um, Dells are good on the higher end, you know, the XPS, the ThinkPads, that kind of stuff. But the lower ends, it's pretty much the same as every other computer. So I'll see. Lenovo or Microsoft? Yeah, Microsoft is way too expensive. I'd love a Surface. I actually have a Surface back. My old computer was a Surface 3. Love the thing. Love the thing to bits. But it's way too small. And I don't need to carry it around anymore that much. It's not powerful and it's way too expensive. So yeah, I'm going to be looking elsewhere for that. What was bad about your laptop? Well, when I first bought it, oh, Perez just got past Franco. When I just bought it, one of the USB ports, the only USB-C port, was immediately dead. Didn't work from the get-go. I thought, well, I can deal with this. I shouldn't exchange it. It's fine. I already set everything up. I should have exchanged it. Yuki Tsunoda, how has this happened? What, the uppercut? Oh yeah, the fact that Lawson is ahead. Yeah, he's just quicker than you, dude. So that broke, and then the battery. The battery is bad. It's got something that I haven't been able to find on any forum. The thing just sometimes you plug it in and it doesn't charge, and it won't charge, and it will continue to deplete the battery until it's 0, and then it won't boot even though it's plugged in. The only fix is to remove the cover, tear it down, and to physically unplug and replug the battery into the motherboard. I've changed the battery, I've got a new one, and that one ended up lasting 3-4 months before it went from 100 to 90 to 0. So now I had to put back the old battery in, and when doing that, well, right before doing that, the graphics card started to die. Sometimes it would just, display gibberish, and then the computer would shut off. Yeah, so it's a lot of problems. Also, the audio card sometimes just decides to die and also requires a reboot. You will get no audio from the computer, no matter what you try to do, unless you reboot it. And now also booting, it takes way too long. Way too long. I'm talking 3-4 minutes to boot. Yeah, so plenty of problems. Oh, and also the trackpad. The trackpad came in like it's not flush, it's slightly pushed out. Magnussen, you must box now. Oof. Okay, well, he just boxed. That unfortunately kind of ruined this race. A 3-second stop and a new set of hards. I don't know what happened there. Perhaps it was a slow puncture or something. Yeah, he comes out P13, unfortunately, Kevin. He's gonna have to push hard as he wants to get back in the points. Anyway, that's everything that's wrong with my computer. So I think it's enough of a reason to change it, It's not good. It's not good. It's a HP Pavilion 15. So Lawson's just got past Pierre Gasly and is up into the points officially now. That's already quick. That's already better. His performance today was already better than the whole season by Danny Rick. Take that however you want. It's a fact. Long time boot may be caused by a big paging file. Reinstalling Windows usually solves. I'm not gonna reinstall Windows. I deal with it. I just turn it off once a week. Because you should also not wait too long. Because if I don't turn it off ever, then the graphics card also starts malfunctioning, and yeah, so I turn it off and on. That's Franco coming in. A good stop 3.3 Sierra mediums. He comes out P12. That's good. But yeah, it's a bad computer, this one, unfortunately. It's not that every HP is bad, it's just that mine. Have you tried cleaning all the contacts on all the boards in the PC? It shouldn't be dirty. The problem started way before. I mean, there's many problems that started way before anything that could have gone wrong. The USB port is soldered. It's the only port that's soldered to the motherboard, and that's the one that's broken. The battery, I've tried everything. Then when it comes to the graphics card, well, it's literally in the chip, so there's not much I can do with that either. Look, the Haas going round the outside. Is that gonna be? That's not enough. That he was trying to get on Franco Colapinto. That is, Russell's in the pits, serving the penalty, and now fitting the hearts. So that was the last driver who hadn't stopped yet. So now everyone's made their stops. That's Franco Colapinto, who we're looking at now, who's being chased by Kevin Magnussen. P12 is what's up for grabs. Russell exits the pits. P8, right behind Nico Hulkenberg. He's got a decent gap to Liam Lawson back there. So yeah, he should be good to go. Russell's in the point, so that should be good. Points for Mercedes. Oh, yellow flag in the first sector. Ooh, that's Yuki Tsunoda. Ooh, Colapinto defending brilliantly from Kevin Magnussen. And that's Yuki Tsunoda going round, so that means that Gasly is into the points after that disastrous stop. With 15 laps to go, he manages to get back into the points. P10 for Alpine. New fastest lap of the race by Carlos Sainz. With everyone being so close, a 5-second penalty is very detrimental to the race. Okay, so Yuki just spun on his own. And then there was a lockup there by... That's Fernando Alonso, I think. Or was that Franco? No, that was Franco. Yeah, almost. Oh, that's why Kevin Magnussen almost took the Williams there on the run-up into turn 3. Oh, Zen Scout, I've completely missed your donation. Thank you so much for your donation. It is, once again, very, very greatly appreciated. It is a great contribution, a great help to the channel. Thank you so much. $43 of 56. Just under 10 laps to go. Come on, Franco, it's just an Alpine. Yes. He's 2.6 seconds behind the Alpine. He's close to the point. He's very close to the point. The gap between Verstappen and Norris is now shrinking. It's 1.4 seconds. .2 seconds. It is getting closer. It is getting closer, and it may get within the RS. Norris doesn't need to win. He just needs to finish ahead of Verstappen. Russell takes the new fastest lap of this race at 1:37.656. Cleon Miranda, thank you so much as well for your donation. Congratulations on your first super chat on a live stream, and we're glad you decided to do it with us. Thank you. It is very greatly appreciated. Lawson just proved why Danny Rick shouldn't be here. Yes! That's what I've been saying for 3 years. Good to know that people finally are understanding. Gasly has a penalty, so Colapinto should be in the points. Oh, that's true. If he finishes within 5 seconds of Gasly. Yeah, right now he's within 1.8, so he should be in the points. That's true. I completely forgot who has penalties because it's way too many now. Some people have served them in the stop, some people have not. So yeah, let's see what happens in the end. Lap Lewis Hamilton out of 56, lap 44. What happened to Alonso? Lack of pace. That's what happened. Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah, that's a good contribution to the sport. Max Verstappen is being hunted down 0.8 of a second between himself and Norris. And as I said before, Verstappen is struggling big time. With those tires, he just cannot manage to turn them on. Talk about F1, mate. Literally, it's exactly what I'm doing. Es exactamente lo que voté. This loss on performance is arguably better than any Ricciardo performance all season. Yes. Yes, it's exactly what I've said. I think he's gonna win. Leclerc, of course. 0.6 of a second now, the gap between the Red Bull and the McLaren. Lap 45. DRS open for the McLaren. Ooh, it is super close. It is super close. Guys, the live stream is lagging for me. Where is Landon? What's the gap between him and the person in front? The person in front is Verstappen, and the gap is half a second. Yes. They are P3 and P4, so they're also battling for the podium here. The gap between those two is actually 18, 25, 18, 15, 12. Yeah, so it's 4 points. It's not enough. Technically not enough. It would still be advantage to Verstappen because Norris needs to outscore Verstappen by over 5 points every race now. Oh, over 8 points, I think. No, it's over 8 points. Yeah, so Verstappen's got almost a full battery while Norris is depleting his. Ooh, Colapinto 0.6 of a second behind the Alpine, eh? Hold on. Keep an eye out for that. And Ocon is super close to Bottas as well. 0.1 of a second, and he makes the overtake into turn 1. Let's look at Colapinto and Gasly going into turn 12 and into turn 11 and then into turn 12. Let's see there. Slipstream, DRS open. Franco's 0.3 of a second, 0.2 of a second. Is it going to be enough to make a move into the corner? Ooh, I think it is not. No, unfortunately. Or is it? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. He made the move, and Franco is officially into the points. Una nueva coronación de gloria. The points gap should be the same as before Austin because Lando lost 3 points to Max in the sprint. Ah, that's true. Yeah. Stroll getting ahead of Bottas, P16 for the Aston there. The difference between gap and interval. The gap is to the leader and the interval is between drivers. I don't see the graphs you see, but I'm assuming. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. We are about to start lap 48. Oh, 47. We just started lap 47. My bad. Let's see. 0.6 of a second between Norris and Verstappen. Verstappen is not depleting the battery at all. He's keeping him in check. 0.3 of a second. Ooh, that's close at the exit of turn 1. To be fair, Colapinto had first mediums and Gasly had that pit stop. Yeah, that's true. But it's still in front. Sergio harvesting watts for Max. Yeah, he's 29 seconds behind Piastri. That's pretty sad, honestly. Piastri is starting the second sector and Perez is just across the line. It should be 3. Oh, so if they invert position, it's gonna be 3 points between the two. So it's Lando Norris going around the outside into turn 12. Franco, new fastest lap of the race. Ooh, that's an extra point now. That's an extra point. Lando tries to go around the inside into 14. Through 15 they go side by side at the exit. Oh my god. Verstappen's barely got through ahead. They go into the final 2 corners, turn 19 and 20 now. Oof. DRS open. Is it gonna be here though? Is it gonna be here where the overtake happens? Doesn't look that way. Does not look that way, but it was super close though. It was super close. Yeah, Franco's got 2 points now as he closes in on Lawson. Keeps closing in 4 seconds. Now it's 3.9. It was 6 seconds just a lap and a half ago. So he's gaining. The Williams is gaining. 3.9. Let's see, Lando Norris with the RS into 12. It's not enough. Is he going to be able to close the gap in the third sector like he did last time? Put him in. Ferrari could be P2 in the constructors after this race. That is a disaster for Red Bull. A complete and utter disaster and 100% Checo's fault. Had a big break from last season. He has to have some rust. Imagine if he didn't. Imagine if he didn't then. Colapinto 3.8 seconds. Yeah, so the gap is not coming down as fast as we thought. Norris tries to go again. Verstappen goes defensive into 1. He takes the compromise line into 2. Lap 49 out of 56. So we just got 7 laps remaining. Let's see, into 12 once again. Yeah, they go. Other than them, there's... Oh, Colapinto 3.6 now. Other than them, there is not a lot going on around the track. Yeah, we've got Verstappen and Norris, and then Colapinto closing in on Lawson. 3.7, not closing in that much. The gap is still quite big, but he still holds the quickest lap of the race, at least for now. As Leclerc, it's a new purple first sector. Verstappen's just trying to force a Lando mistake. That's my hypothesis. We know that happens sometimes. Another chance into 1. Yeah, no, Lando is forced to take the outside line again into 1. And it's literally the same every lap as they both get past Valtteri Bottas, P18. Damn, Zhou is 30 seconds behind his teammate. He's so bad. Who's gonna be Rookie of the Year? Alonso. No. Speaking seriously, it's Franco Colapinto, no doubt in my mind. 50 of 56 coming to a close. Ooh, a bit of a lock up there for Max Verstappen. A little bit of a lock up. Oh, and Lando loses the rear. Yep. Has Lawson pitted? Yeah, of course, everyone's pitted. And the only driver to have made a two-stop was Zhou, who is 24 seconds behind Bottas. So as I called before the start of the race, this is going to be a one-stop, even though Piraris is a two-stop because of the tires. It was pretty obvious. .3 seconds the gap between Colapinto and Lawson. I don't think it's coming down fast enough. 3.2, yeah. What do you mean Lando lost the rear? Yeah, he skidded a little bit at the exit of turn 15. Yeah, Sauber is not 2019 Williams bad, but it's still pretty bad. Let's see, coming into 12, this may happen, round the outside. No, it's not enough. It's still pretty close though. It's literally the same as last lap. Ooh, inside line! Oh, turn 14, side by side into 15. And it looks like, oh, once again, it's side by side, but Verstappen may just have the advantage. Into 18, 5 laps to go. Yes. They go through 19. Is Norris scared or something? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, into one, it's literally a mirror image of the last 5 laps. We've been seeing the duel between these two for a long time now, and it's the same sector after sector. As a Hamilton fan, I have never before felt so cheering for Max. It's the people who are. I'm seeing this a lot. The people who are rooting for Hamilton, the people who are rooting for Verstappen in 2021, the fans that hated each other and everything. Oh, looks like it's gonna happen. Hold on, and it happens. Super late braking by Verstappen. They both go wide, but it looks like Norris is still ahead now. Yes. Yes, he's ahead. He's clearly ahead. Okay. Holy shit. What was I gonna say? Verstappen radio? Overtook me outside the track. Think so, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what comes out of that. I forgot what I was gonna say, but I don't think Verstappen's gonna let that position go. I don't think he's gonna let it go. I think he's gonna deplete everything he's got. DRS into one. Norris radio. Ooh, he closes the door. He closes the door very aggressively, Norris there. Okay, so they're keeping the track position. McLaren are staying ahead. They may get a penalty. We'll see. They have the stewards on their side because they are British. That is a fact. Verstappen radio, he needs to give it back. Let's see what the stewards say. Ah, my ear itches. There we go. Yeah. Having this in for however long is makes the ear the itch. We are on it, Max. We know. We've also seen the moving under braking at turn 1. Yeah, that was insane. The moving under braking. I think that was deserving of a penalty. I don't think he left the track and gained an advantage. I think the position was pretty much his, but we'll see. That's Leclerc lapping someone. Lapping Tsunoda. Lando Norris illegal overtake. I don't think it was illegal, but I think the defense into one was pretty iffy. Russell just got past Perez. Perez just got past Russell. Those two are battling it out. It's insane the fact that this is happening. Perez is 33 seconds behind Piastri. It's unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Russell is on 12 lap hold mediums, while Perez is on 26 lap hold hards. Verstappen radio? The stewards are looking at it, Max. Yeah. I don't think it was an illegal overtake, honestly. But the moving under braking was pretty bad. Let's see a replay of what happened here. He was ahead. Yeah, okay. So now that I'm looking at from Lando Norris on board, you can kind of see he outbraked himself. He kind of outbraked himself, and that's how he finished in front of Max Verstappen. Yeah, it's not as clear cut as I thought. Norris, your opinion? Our opinion is you were ahead at the apex. Both cars went off the track. Yeah, he also went off, so it was clear. We'll see what the stewards say. But Verstappen did not go completely off. They weren't completely off, which, yeah. No, new fastest lap of the race by Ocon. Yeah. That is for the championship. That is a move for the championship. That is definitely a move for the championship. Fuck you. Verstappen, Lando has exceeded his track limits, expecting a penalty for that one alone, so flat out. Yeah, Verstappen needs to keep pushing. We got 1.5 laps remaining. Ocon's fast lap isn't so important now. Yes, it is. It is important because Williams and Colapinto were, I think, 2 points behind Ocon. So this would put him equal. But the fact that they pitted for a soft to do a quali lap to take the point away from Colapinto just shows. No, I'm not gonna say this. It's just for the championship. Ocon is upgrading from Alpine to Haas. Now that's funny. Yes, his whole career is a joke. Russell looking to overtake Checo, and he does so. Round the outside into 12, clean pass, and he's ahead of Perez, P6 for the Mercedes, who started all the way down from the pits, if you remember correctly. So this is a fantastic race from Russell, even though Norris is probably going to get driver of the day because the system is rigged and it's a disaster. We've had our third track limits, which I know you'll know, so no more track limits, no more. Let's see. This is the final lap, though. Max would have gotten a penalty for that move 100% instantly, but McLaren will not get a penalty because they are British. I can see that. And Norris, penalty! Norris, 5-second penalty. Verstappen is 3.3 seconds behind Norris now. Let's see, is it gonna be enough at the end of this race for leaving the track and gaining an advantage? Ooh, so they decided it was an illegal overtake. Leclerc takes the checkered P1. He wins for the first time since 2018. There's a Ferrari win at the US Grand Prix. That's Alonso and Tsunoda 13 and 14th. That's Carlos Sainz P2. Lando Norris is coming across the line to finish P4, right behind Max Verstappen. Verstappen gets third place and finishes ahead of his championship rival. Oscar Piastri finishes in fifth place, ahead of George Russell, P6 for Russell, who managed to overtake Perez in the final lap of this race. P7 for Red Bull of Sergio Perez, and crucially P8 for Haas. Haas again points. Liam Lawson on his first race for Toro Rosso in this season. Points as well. P9 for him. That is fantastic, and that is an upgrade for sure. Colapinto also gets points, and I'm a happy sailor for that. Franco Colapinto, another point for Argentina, another point for Williams. And yeah, Magnussen P11, then it's Gasly, Alonso, Tsunoda, Stroll, Albon, Bottas, Ocon, Joe Hamilton at finishing the race. And that's it for this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys liked the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the coverage that we were able to give you this weekend. If you did so, make sure to drop a like. It really does help us out a ton. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We do this every single race weekend. We're nearing the end of the season, but don't worry, we'll be back at the start of the next one. Make sure to, yeah, as I said, like, subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching. Oh, and also, if you could stick around, you'll be taken to the next stream. If you could give a like there, greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all those who donated on today's stream as well. And yeah, gotta go take a nap. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, and yeah, goodbye.